ever had one of those days where you just wake up and say, screw it, I'm going out into the woods? For me, today is one of those days. It's actually really cloudy out, kind of cold. It's supposed to rain this morning. I even have a cold of my own. Not feeling that great. My nose is running like a faucet. But who cares? Lucky for me, I get a chance to get out today, so I'm going out. We're going to something called the Bendor Graves Tract this morning. Never been to this one before. Again, I think it's part of the York Regional Forest. Reasonably sure of that. I realized in the last video I did, I don't have the best track record when it comes to names. I went to the Robinson Tract of the York Regional Forest, and for the first half of the video, I think I called it everything except the Robinson Tract. I was calling it the Jefferson Tract, and the Morrison Tract, and the Robson Tract, and all sorts of foolishness. But this one, I'm reasonably sure, is actually called the Bendor Graves Tract. We'll confirm that when we get there. So, looks like we're supposed to be there in about, this is actually pretty close too. It's again about 20, it's a little further north than the Robinson Tract that we went to last time. So, shouldn't take us too long to get there, maybe another 5 minutes. Straight up this road we're on now. We're getting there just before 10 a.m. We'll check back then. Yeah, so heading up the same way we came last time. Now entering the town of Whitchurch-Stouffville, which it seems like half of the York Regional Forest is actually in Whitchurch-Stouffville, Ontario, Canada. So pretty cool. Yeah, you can see it's pretty cloudy today. It's not raining yet, which is good. I did bring some rain gear because I do not want to be damp and wet and cold out in the forest. Although even the rain gear I have may not help me there. So, but at least I have it. It's worth a shot. Got lots of good warm stuff in the pack, so it shouldn't be too cold. Looks like we're going to be there real soon. I don't know if you can see that. You might not be able to see it, but there's looks like an antenna or a cell tower of some kind just ahead here. So I believe, if I am not mistaken, that cell tower is in the parking lot of the York Regional Forest Pirate Tract, which is actually the first one that I ever came to. It's right up here somewhere, the entrance on the left. It is a good loop, and there's a couple of different sort of side trails, something called Pangman Springs, which I've got a very bad short video of that I filmed on an iPhone. It was the first one I ever did. Yeah, there you go. There's the entrance right there, York Regional Forest Pirate Tract. Good times. So, let's see here. Should be right up ahead here. Let's see. The car's going to be starting to tell me to do some things soon. Turn right.
You will reach your destination in 200 meters.
Okay, that's good. Oh, here we go. Yes, dogs already. Perfect. They are on leashes, and they are going back into their cars. Wow, this is interesting.
You've reached your destination.
That is really interesting. So, it's so far out of civilization that this is the one that everybody comes to. The irony is thick, my friends. All right, well, I'm parking here behind my buddy Irish 43. I guess I should block that. Bendor and Graves Tract. This is crazy. There's so many people here, it's not even funny. There's like 10 cars in the parking lot. There's 2 cop cars back there, of all things. So you know what? I'm going to start putting some distance between me and this parking lot. Craziness. I guess this one must be a good one, since friggin' the whole town is here. Can you sense that I'm going to start complaining? I forgot to take my glasses off. Damn. I don't know if you can see that. There's the map. I don't want to take too long here because I already ran into my first 2 friends with unleashed dogs. So that's 1. Anyway, so left fork, right fork. Here's where we're going. You can already tell in this forest, zero danger of walking into somebody's backyard. Now that I've said that, we'll see. I will say this though, it is going to be way more challenging to film here because there are way too many people, and like I said last time, I feel like a damn fool with a selfie stick and a GoPro on the end. Again, I don't know how people do it. I don't mind doing it when it's just me, but I don't know, it feels weird to do it when there's other people. Like I'm shooting a documentary or something. Anyway, reasonably secluded so far, so maybe I'll get away with it. Another fork in the road. So we're going straight. I like when there's lots of different side trails and stuff. It's fun to sort of practice whether you can stay oriented, make sure you're going the right way. Which I am totally not sure I'm going the right way, but it's part of the fun. Okay. So the markings in this place are a joke. There's literally nothing. So if you come here, I hope you bring your map. There are green blazes on some trees, but I don't see a lot of white and blue happening. Anyways, I guess it's every man for himself. So I don't have enough hands to show you, but I kind of came down a main trail as far as it went. A bit of a T intersection. Now I'm moving north on that straight line trail that runs north-south right in the middle. I think this is my second left back, so if I keep going straight, I'm going to be on the east side, or going to the east side trail, so I'm going to go this way and see if I can kind of loop back west. That's hot. Why am I whispering? It's so quiet in here. Let's get going. I think we're on a cool side trail. At least I sure hope we are. No, we are. This should do a nice loop around and take us back down to the main trail. But my side trail adventures have been known to be sketchy. Let's see what happens here. Ah, yeah, we're good. Awesome. So first, I just heard a gunshot, which is amazing. That's why I'm wearing an orange jacket right now. A little bit of hunting, sure. But look at this. This is epic. Just off the side of the trail here. This is why you got to go do the side trails. What we got right here? Cater's Cafe. All night bowling, baby. That is awesome. So here's where you go hiking. Or one of the reasons. There's where I came from. I'm on top of a hill. Or that's the valley, I guess. Very cool. The trail goes down there. But here's the fun part. So if I look at the track map, I am nowhere near where I thought I was. In fact, I'm actually going in the wrong direction if I keep going on this trail. I'm thinking of doing it because I think it's going to connect back to the main trail. I guess there must be a rifle range around here somewhere. I don't know if you guys are hearing that in the background. Anywho, let's go down here and see if we can pick up another side trail back to the main trail. Could be one right down here. So much for short hopping the trail. Probably going to end up doing more than I thought I was going to do. I'm actually going back east now. And if I'm getting this right, I'm likely to pick up the north-south straight trail that I turned off before. Maybe. Crap. We'll see. So that makes it legitimately official. There better be a trail to the right up here, or I'm going to have to turn back and retrace my steps. Come on. Seriously? This is going to dead end up here. Look at this. Somebody's farm. Oh, wait a minute. Could it be? It's a miracle. Now I know where I am. Let's check this out. Oh, that's cool. I hear people talking down there. So this is not a farm. It's part of the reforestation project. That's cool. Gunshot. Okay, let's get back to the trail because I think I know. Well, I know where I am now. Of course, I said that before, so let's go this way. You know, that's why you don't freak out. You're in the middle of civilization. I got a cell phone signal. You can't get lost. Eventually, you're going to run into a trail. It might not be the one you were hoping you were on, but it's a trail. And as long as you follow it and don't go in circles, you'll be fine. Now the hard part, sometimes, is to not go in circles. Actually, the hard part for me is, well, you just saw it. If I think I know where I am on a map, and then I check the GPS track, and I am not where I thought I was, then I gotta take a second to get recalibrated. So, like right now, I think I'm on that, well, I know I'm on that north-south road trail. Which means the trail back to the west, where the car is going to be on my right. And according to the map, I should probably pick up the second right, but I'm just going to pick the first decently marked right that I see. When I say decently marked, I mean marked at all. So see, folks, this is why you love to carry a GPS tracker if you can, right? Even something that's just a free app on your phone. So I can tell by looking at the blue arrow there, what I've done is I did a loop that I didn't mean to do, and it actually took me back to the start of where I came off that trail. So this north-south trail that I'm going south on right now, originally I was going north, hung a left onto the main trail back to the car, and then did my ill-begotten loop. Now I'm at south on the same trail, so I'm taking this right up here. This time I will be not taking side trails. We'll see if we can get back to the car. It's quiet in here. This is the kind of seclusion that I'm talking about, right? There's no houses in here. And even though there are 100 cars in the parking lot at the street there's nobody here. Now that I say that, someone will come walking on this trail, watch. I'm just sitting on a wall, minding my own business. So quiet, perfect. I don't think I filmed this last time, but there's the side trail. And here's where I should have gone. Okay, I gotta film this. This is the fork that I originally thought I was at when I took that side trail. So now, forget it, I'm taking this one. I think this is the main one. I'll save the right-hand fork for next time. Legitimate fork. No marks at all. The map would suggest that I go to the right. But my innate woodsman sense of direction tells me stick to the left fork. No markings. Just looking to see where that right fork goes. Through the trees. Looks like it might be paralleling this one anyway. Got to mark that, York region. Let's go. This fork I know, because it's the main trail. And look, there's kind of a white blaze there. It was painted in 1975. And I hear dogs, which means we best be getting close. Oh, there they are. Lots of cars still. That's it. Probably more dogs. Alright, we're back at the car. There's what we did. Hopefully you can see that. York Regional Forest, Bendor Tract. Basically 4 kilometers in an hour and a bit. The usual. Let's talk about the York Regional Forest Bendor Graves Tract. Nice hike today. About 4 degrees, I would say, I think, as I was leaving the car. 4 degrees Celsius. Light rain, overcast, but nice nonetheless. Always good to get out. So, never been to this tract of forest before. First thing I notice when I roll in, it's packed. So, you'll recall in the last one I went to, the Robinson Tract, I was the only person there at the beginning. This one is, there are 7 cars, not including me right now. But it turns out that that's not that big a deal, because once you get into this tract, you can't see anybody. There's nobody around. It's gigantic, I guess. I mean, it looks like it's probably 3 times the size of the Robinson Tract, which is pretty cool. So, on the upshot, no houses and very few people. The only people I saw, shockingly, were dog walkers with dogs off the leash, and only just as I came to the park and as I left the forest. So I don't know if maybe they're going on a different loop than I am. There were 2 ladies that came just as I was leaving, and they actually started on a side trail that goes along the road. I don't know where they're going, but maybe there's like a short loop. So, I did about 4K, which is a pretty easy walk in an hour, but maybe people out walking their dog are just here for a little bit. And they just do 1 or 2 kilometers and then they leave. Maybe that's why I didn't see anybody in the deep forest. I mean, maybe they just stick close to the entrances on each road. So, anyways, I like this one. This is good. I have a funny feeling it would be, I mean, if it's jammed now, if there's 10 people here now, 10 cars, then if it was nice out, there would be double or triple that, I would think. So, yeah, this one, it's a good one. But, and again, it's only 25 minutes away from home, so that makes it super convenient. I definitely would come back to this one. Pretty easy to navigate. Oh, I will say one thing. There's no markings in this forest that I saw. I saw like 2 white blazes on trees that looked like they had been painted 20 years ago. There were some green slashes, but I think that has to do with their ash trees that are being something to do with the emerald ash borer beetle or whatever it is. So I don't think that has anything to do with trail markings. The rest of it, it's just good luck. If I didn't have the GPS tracker, I would have been turned around probably a couple of times. So good to have a map and some kind of backup method of seeing where you are, whether that's GPS or a compass and a better map maybe. I mean, who knows? But anyways, I could get by with it for a 4-kilometer hike. So that's it for today, boys and girls. As usual, back home for something to eat and a good hot shower. Cheers.